Yeah, and you hit on some things that excites me because we talk about, Prosperity Transportation being an asset-based company. We talk about Unity Brokering being a brokering firm that focuses on, the customer and carrier relations. But at the end of the day, all of that coming together to still build a great relationship with the customer, right? That's so if you have a good relationship with a customer that doesn't quite understand the pain that we're going through or the heartaches that we're going through, and if you don't have a great relationship with that customer to say, hey, having a great relationship with this carrier is important and this is why, and then vice versa, having a great relationship with the carrier to put into, it's weird. A brokering firm, the face of your company is a driver that you've never met before, that may own his own truck and shows up and could have a bad day. So if you don't marry up the relationship with that customer and the relationship you have with that carrier on the brokering side, it's a dumpster fire. So then when you look over on the asset side, you have a relationship with that carrier because you are the carrier. It's your driver. He comes to work every single day, to provide for his family. So then you only have to focus on the customer. So these are being fun conversations about when is it important to have an asset-based company drive your supply chain? When is it important to have a brokering firm drive your supply chain? And then ultimately the answer is to have both. And so what's really going to be fun with this is back to what you're saying is, the feud that you were just talking about between the industry and where the rates are right now, or the customer driving down the rates, or the carrier saying you're not paying me enough money, or all that comes into play. That if the way that we like to do it is, keep our faith, understand that we're putting to a place where we're supposed to be at this particular moment and season in our life. And right now for us, that's oddly enough, that's trucks. It's like, this is where God's called us to be, because you have feuding inside the industry. You have feuding outside of the industry, feuding in the government, feuding in, it feels like every time you turn around, all we see is some type of feuding. So you have feuding in the industry, you have feuding outside of the industry. And then what we focus on every day is, hey, God wants us to be here at this place, at this time, in this season in our life. Focus on the good, find the joy in everything. Everything else is going to work itself out.
So when I first met Chris, yes, I had a broker's license already. I didn't use it much as we do now. We're using it more. But my whole thought was, because I was carrier first, was let's get rid of all brokers. This was for real. Down. That was my thought, and through a little bit of time, and opening my ears, and opening my heart to understand, getting out of the way, and thinking that I knew better or best, I came to a conclusion that both are necessary in the market. And both help the customer depending on what type of strategy the customer is trying to achieve. Thank you guys for tuning into That Trucking Gospel. New episodes every Tuesday. You can find us on all our social media platforms. Thank you guys. Till next time.